Good day, students, and welcome to another 3D modeling video. This is a coin that I've modeled. It's a Kruger rand, which is a very valuable South African coin. On one side there's a springbuck, the national animal of South Africa, and then on the other side I believe this is Paul Kruger, but I'm not 100% sure on that. A South African politician that Kruger National Park is named after. So this is all one piece. It's one mesh. I can show you what it looks, what the topology looks like. It's all messy, but it's all one piece, and I can show you some of the working files. So this is the final piece. Here is the front side. The cylinder is missing because I think the cylinder became the final piece. And then if we look here, we can see the first model of the buck. And what's really interesting is you can see the shape of the buck in the topology. You can see the face, and the reason that is because it's very easy to get the shape. Let me just select the edges. It's very easy to get the shape just by pushing and pulling these edges along the Z axis. So I'm just going to select some boundary edges here. I'm just going to crease them with Shift E, and let's just make this sharp. And if I pull that down, you can see you already start to get the general shape of the buck. And I can do that around the eyes as well. Let me just grab an edge loop there, make it tight, bring that down, and bring this up a little bit. Whoops, I always do that. Let's bring this up like that. You can do the eye as well, like that. I'm doing it very quickly just to show you, but that's just an example of how it works. And the topology just kind of makes it easy. But then we can see the next iteration, which is a multi-resolution mesh. It's got a multi-res modifier here. So we can go down in the levels. If I just go down here, you can see the low poly up to higher resolutions. Let me enable geometry here. Oh, you can't really see. Okay, well, yeah, there you go. There's the higher res one. And then I just sculpted in some of the detail at the end, and then just pulled it all together. The text is pretty basic. The text is just 2D polygons that have been extruded and then beveled slightly. I'm just very, very proud of the reliefs. It's quite fun to do these reliefs because it's like doing a sculpture, but you only have to focus on one side. It's like halfway between painting and sculpting, which is great. I actually recorded this video once and I posted it and I deleted it because I was ranting, like my previous video, because I do feel like a slave. Like, I wouldn't be doing this 3D modeling if I was allowed to perform comedy or music, or if I was able to write and something like that. But I deleted the video because I felt like I was being a little bit unfair. And when you feel like that, the thing to focus on is gratitude. There's a lot of people out there in the world who are much worse off and have harder times. But it's difficult when there's such evil people in the world who are benefiting off people suffering, genocide, and also people who are just claiming that they are skilled or that they deserve money and fame and success when they really just are completely unskilled. You know, I wouldn't be doing, like, I can do this, I'm good at this, but this isn't what I'm put on the earth to do. I'm put on the earth to be a comedian or a musician because I've done those things all my life, and I have a completely natural ability. Like my comedy and my music is naturally way above other people's, but I'm competing with people who have access to like 100 times the resources I do, and it's not really about skill as much as it is about these networks of people that are completely impenetrable, and also overseen by fascist governments. Anyway, this is the rant portion, and you should have heard my previous rant. It was very virulent. But anyway, have a good day, everybody. Class dismissed.